Just a simple -90°. And then we're going to make a new coordinate system on that vertex. Along these two lines as our z-axis. Now we're going to begin to warp the shape of the helmet along that coordinate system that we just created using the flex feature. So we're going to shape it out, bend it a little bit for the ear, using our z-axis of the coordinate plane, 11° bend, using the bend feature on our coordinate system, minor flex along that vertex. That'll be our bending axis in red. Now we can finally mirror the whole thing about our front plane, merge it, and some minor fillets. Clean it up a little bit. And we're going to delete the remaining surface offsets that we did by just keeping our body here and trimming off these little edges that we don't need. Now we're just left with the shell. We're going to turn on this plane. Plane 9, which will be through our vertex here, parallel to the front plane. And we're going to sketch on that plane our lines for the face mask. Let's turn that on. That's what I meant to turn on. Our side view, blueprint. That way we can see how we traced the lines for the face mask. Again on plane 9. We're going to offset our face here to begin sweeping the lines for our face mask. So we're going to offset face 1 10 mil. We're going to undo our surface trim for now. Continuing, we're going to offset this face here as well. Face 1. Untrim. We're going to extend that surface up to where, following the blueprint up to where this line is up here, roughly. And then we're going to do a surface trim to set ourselves up for the face mask, using these lines here, following the ribs for the cage. Here and here. Trim away this. Now we're going to connect these two edges with another boundary surface tangent to the edges. Extend that surface down more towards the bottom, 50 millimeters. And we'll trim it with our side sketch on the center plane, using the blueprint, following these lines for the bottom, and parallel with this bottom. Now we'll do another boundary surface. This time we got this arc here following this support or rib, you could call it, on the face mask. And we'll connect these two edges. Knit it all together. use that sketch 59 on the center plane, following our paths here for the face mask. And we'll split those lines on the outer surface. And now we can start our sweeps for the cage on our path using that split line. Give it a round profile of 10 millimeters. And we'll hit OK. We're going to keep adding our sweeps, following the same idea of these split lines in the surface. And we'll add one more support here, so we'll do sketch. Where this support is on the blueprint, on the right plane, and we'll split it through this surface and add another sweep. And our last one here as well. We'll mirror it about the front plane. And we'll get rid of our surface that we used to create the sweeps. We can get rid of that now and just keep the helmet. Now for sweep 8, we're going to create our little nameplate for the Riddell logo on the center plane from the side view. It's just going to be this shape here. Two little lines. And our path. From the top, this curve here, and we'll sweep it. We could have just projected geometry on that edge too to get our path. add some minor fillets and mirror it on the other side, about the front plane. So now with our back padding here, we are going to do a sweep using sketch 166 on the center plane, and we'll sweep it around using a surface sweep along this edge here. Increase the thickness a little bit of our sweep. And we can move our face (15 millimeters) in the X direction. To extend that out further. Now we'll do this sketch on the center plane again. Projecting the width of this plate. And we'll enter our text as a sketch. On that point that we just placed on our previous sketch. So on plane 11, using our sketch, we can then get our text on there. Now we can just extrude it a little bit. Selecting these letters. Like so. Draw plane 12, offset from the top plane. have our center line. To then insert an angled plane 20 degrees from plane 12 to then extrude on plane 13. We'll sketch another little cutout. This sketch here, which will then extrude it through this face. I'll add some fillets. Offset the inside shell and add our finishing touches. And we'll add our little cutouts for the ear holes. Again, on the center plane, just a circle. Cut it through all, and that is your basic shell and face mask. Alright, so we're looking at the final assembly of the NFL helmet here. We've got some screws in place and some clamps for the face mask. So let's go ahead and place these screws and the clamps. We are going to use a concentric mate first. Line up these circles, and then we're going to do a coincident here, like so. We'll lock that down. Alright, so now the other clamp, we are going to do a tangent mate onto the face mask with those two faces, and then we will place the screw concentric and coincident with the clamp face, like so. Whoops. Hit OK. And then we just have to mirror components. 1, 2, and 1, 2. About the front plane. Now they're on the other side. And that should be it for our NFL Riddell helmet. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Stay posted for future videos. And check out my website, housdesign.com, for more. We'll see you next time.